Hello, my name's Jason and welcome back to I Have a Story. Um, I'm gonna probably have a lot of these coming out and hopefully it'll stop because I got a new doctor today. I can't, until I spend some time with him, I can't speak for him, but as of right now, he seems like he's actually a pretty decent guy. Um, but I have a lot to rant about with our medical industry. So about a year ago, I was supposed to have multiple surgeries, testing done, and a lot of medical things that all got put on hold. I was sitting on the toilet one day and fell off of it onto the floor with chest pains, tension down my left part of my upper body. I couldn't breathe, so I called my doctor. It took, my God, I didn't call 911. I didn't have my phone in my hand, and by the time the spell ended and I could stand back up, I'm used to going through so much of this stuff that once it passes, it passes. I'm standing up. I'm feeling better. It's going away. I'm not going to go to the doctor. But I called my doctor. It took months to get into the cardiovascular specialist. I finally got into the cardiovascular specialist and was there for 3 hours and had a multitude of tests done. There was at least 3 different specialists I dealt with during these tests that I did. So this was on a Monday. They told me my doctor will have the results by Friday. I called my doctor 2 weeks ago. She still has no answers for me. Those tests were done over 3 months ago, and they still don't have answers for me. Part of why I switched doctors. This whole entire medical system is a complete joke. So a couple weeks ago, after I called to find out about that, I get a phone call from the cardiovascular specialist. Not the same one that I saw from the hospital. That hospital was an hour and a half away where they sent me to do the testing. They sent me to an office here locally and told me that this appointment was for pre-op clearance. And I said, okay, you're the cardiovascular specialist giving me pre-op clearance. Am I finally getting the test results that I had done 3 months ago from the tests I had 3 months ago? And she said, you had tests done 3 months ago? I said, yeah, I thought that's why this phone call or this appointment's going to be about. And she says, oh, well, if you had tests done, then I guess that's what this appointment's about. Like, you don't know what my appointment's for? Well, it just says I'm calling you to schedule pre-op clearance. Okay, well, I guess that's what this is. We're going over the test results, and so I go to the office. I speak to the specialist, and they tell me, okay, we want to give you pre-op clearance. I said, oh, we're going to go over the test results from 3 months ago. I said, what, you had tests done 3 months ago? I said, yes. I went up, told them the city I went to and the hospital I went to. Well, we'll be back. Left the room, came back like 15, 20 minutes later. I don't know how long I sat in there for. Came back, said, we can't find those test results, so we're going to schedule them all over again. We'll see you back in 3 months. Are you kidding me? I have no idea what 3 hours of intensive cardiovascular testing cost with 3 different specialists. Maybe there was 4. And going from room to room in a machine, got wires hooked up in another room, and on a treadmill in this room, and we're going to do this over. I was, I don't even know what all tests, what machine was what, and what all did what. But we're going to build the insurance company all over again, put you through it all over again, and we're still going to be putting all of this off for another 3 months of getting any help. Now, I'm not going to air it. I hope, by now anybody who's following my channel and anybody who knows me knows I don't lie. I will tell the truth even if it burns myself, because that's who I am. If I did something wrong, I did something wrong. If I did it, I admit it. I recorded that conversation with the doctors. And I'm not going to air it because, one, I don't know about doctor-patient confidentiality. My counselors kind of warned me with that with my doctors and doing that. I thought that was to protect the client, not I don't know. I don't even want to call them a doctor. It all seems like they're scam artists, is all it seems like anymore. So now they billed my insurance company for appointment to see them that did nothing. To schedule more testing because we're not going to take our time. I don't know what. How can they not find the testing? The results. I don't know. How? So I did record that, and I hope by now anybody who's been following along when I say I have it, I did it. But that was the conclusion. We're going to see you back in 3 months, and we're going to schedule the testing over again, and we'll see you back in 3 months and put everything on hold for another 3 months. And even right now, I've got chest pain right here. I've got it in my shoulder coming down right here. I seriously want to know how is life this difficult when none of it's in my hands. That's the worst part. I mean, the only thing I could do is switch doctors, and I did. But this is our medical industry over and over and over again, and I will not even deal with this medical group here that I've dealt with for the past almost 2 years. I won't even deal with them anymore. I don't even want to talk to them on the phone. They're horrible. I might have even talked about it in one of my videos. I went into the hospital with a severe tooth infection and my cheeks swollen out and I could barely talk. They sent me away and said, "We're not dentists. We can't help you." I mean, they pulled, I believe, I don't know if the big quarter-size syringe, I can't remember if that's 10 cc's or 20. They pulled the big quarter-size syringe of fluid out of my cheek. That's how much my infection I had. I went from there and drove an hour and a half to another hospital. Went into the ER there and they said, "What in the world is wrong with those people? They can't turn you away. You need emergency surgery, right?" I know, but they still did. And this is our medical industry. It should be one of the most important, if not the most important industry. Our health, our care, our well-being, our lives. That should be the most important thing, right? And it's turned into an absolute joke. So I'm just sharing that right there, and I'll keep these videos short, and I'm going to do more about these because I have a lot more to share. And our lives are in these people's hands, and it's treated like it's an absolute calamity. And it's so used against me and my kids. It's used against me in court. It's used against me with my life, my health, when I've almost died multiple times at these doctors' hands. Like, it's been absolutely insane. And it's our medical industry. This isn't McDonald's. It's not Burger King. Taco Bell. I understand when they make a mistake there and things happen there. This is just total blatant just scam is all it feels like.